Trey Overholt. Brad McCarty. Derek Black.
Jared Luxton.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Y'all are doing this just to one up the women, right?
Trying to stay ahead of them.
Trying to stay ahead. There you go. Keeping the pace ahead of them. When y'all came out today, we've talked before, attack, attack, attack. And today you guys really pressed the attack right from the start. How did they react to that? And how do you think you played on the attack today?
You know, we obviously, it was important to us to do well in the first half. It's been something that we've struggled with some during this NCAA run. It's awesome that we've played well in the second half, but we haven't necessarily always done all that well in the first half. And so, that was important to us, and I thought we did that. I thought we did that well. I thought we carried the play at times. Especially, our starting group did an unbelievable job pressing them, not letting them out, and pinging the ball around. They did a good job.
What were your thoughts early in the second half when those two balls were headed for the goal line and your teammates are one of them's heading it out, the other one's kicking it out?
I was very thankful for my teammates. My defense has been there all year for me, and I couldn't have picked a better four back there. And those guys are just unbelievable, and then our second team that comes in and helps them out is just another unbelievable group of guys. And I've been so fortunate all my years playing here to have an unbelievable defense to help me out, and they should have been the defensive MVP this season instead of me, and then it's just so thankful for them.
And then the game changes for good right after that. You guys take it down to the other end and get it into the box. Describe what happened there to set up the penalty kick.
I don't really remember. I just remember some interplay and Josh Wood getting the ball on the wing and just getting taken out. And then Nick T stepped up, Nick Thompson stepped up and put it away, so it was awesome.
You guys you never want to get comfortable with the experience of winning the national championship, obviously, but you guys are familiar with it. How does this compare to last year? Any of you?
Well, I'll start. Just a difference of this team than last year's team is just we talk about our depth all the time and how we have as many guys as possible going onto the field, coming in for the other people, and just splitting time and wearing teams down. That's just what we did this year. So.
Yeah, it's one thing for what we talk about a lot is every year is a new team. We lose 6 players, we add in 6 players. For that team, they've done nothing yet. And also for this season, I know there's a lot of talk about it. We haven't really talked about it much. We had a coaching change. Our coach is excellent. Couldn't ask for a better guy to step in and lead us. We're all for it, and we're behind him.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, Dave Brandt was an awesome coach. He was a great leader, and he provided us for a vision. And you got to credit the guys because they bought into having a new coach. They bought in to new leadership. But in some respects, there were a lot of things that were similar. Because I bought into Messiah Soccer for the last 8 years as an assistant coach, and I wanted to maintain the pride of the program, and I don't think that has anything to do with championships. I think it has to do with the standards and expectations that we hold each other accountable to, and I think the guys did a great job of that. And that comes down to team chemistry, and I think we had that.
Trey, can you talk a little bit about, you've been a COG for 2 years. That's just the ones I've been here. I don't know about your last 2 years, but before that, these last 2 years you've been such a key factor. Can you talk a little bit about how it felt today watching? Yesterday, obviously, you guys played unbelievable in the back row against Williams. What's this experience like for you? Kind of
Today, first of all, was one of the longest games I've ever been a part of at Messiah College. Even though we were up 1 and up 2, it still seemed like it lasted forever. And it's just completely different to be on the side after being involved so much. Last couple years, last year I was fortunate enough to get a chance to step in when John Burke actually went down. I hadn't even been playing really that much center back, and just decided, Coach gave me a chance and I need to go out. And if nothing else, I can't always control how the game goes, but I can give it my all. And that's just the impact I've tried to leave on each game I've played so far the last 2 years.
And then I guess my only other question would be for all people except for Coach McCarty. Like, I mean, what does it mean to you guys to be part of something this much bigger than yourself? I mean, we're talking not just about you and your teammates, we're talking about teammates that you've never met, perhaps, or teammates that have won championships that you might not even really know their names. Like, what does this mean to you guys to be part of something this big? Like, can you put that into words at all, or?
I know one thing that drew me here was the close-knit family feel of the team, and that is something that I feel all the time. Just like looking into the stands after the games, you see the alumni lined up along the fence and just cheering for you. And like people come up to me after the game that I've never even seen before, and they congratulate me by name. And that is just something that is it's beyond words to describe. It's just being part of the family is just something unbelievable.
It's definitely humbling. I mean, you said it's bigger than ourselves. Like, I didn't always have the easiest time getting used to everything the way we do it here, like putting others before myself all the time, and that's just something I've had to work on, and it's all for the better. I mean, all the core values and team agreements that we have, like, it's all for the betterment of the team and the program, and I think success like shows for itself.
It's definitely bigger than ourselves. You know, especially about the name that we wear across our chest. You know, we just want to represent the standards that we try to live by, and you know, for us, giving all we have is something that applies just as much to life and than soccer. And if we can represent who we wear across our chest, Messiah, then we're just part of that bigger picture. We're just a piece of the puzzle, and we're honored to be a part of that.
You pretty much said that.
Gentlemen, congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks, boys.
Grab some water if you need it.
Sure.